I'm sorry I didn't record that. Boys are going to love this. PT Cruiser is dead in the water. Almost certainly because it got water in the gasoline. We're going to find out for sure as soon as Albert gets up and brings his tools over. I was running, it had been running fine, even with a heavy load, and it wasn't even getting up to the halfway mark, and it was running good. It was running real good, and then all of a sudden it just started chattering. It chittered, it was tick making funny noise, and then it sputtered and died under the freeway bridge. Thank goodness for AAA. So I wish I had recorded that last call to Circle K. I've been trying to get through to them since Saturday night. This happened about 8:30 Saturday night, and it puked under the highway bridge at 29th Street. Cop came, pushed me up the street a little bit so that I was out of the traffic lane, and he locked his keys out of the cruiser. And he couldn't do it himself. He tried to push it himself. It was sort of uphill. And then this couple, parked, pulled over and then helped him push. And it was fucking downtown on a Saturday night. It took 3 hours for AAA to come and get me. The car's sitting in the driveway right now. I'll be calling Albert in a moment, I suppose, after I finish with Circle K. So I call him, and, there's no manager, and the store guys are, real surly because they got a store full of people and don't want to be on the phone, no doubt. Anyway. He said he'd leave a message for the manager to call me in the morning. Manager didn't call. I called, and then the morning person was surly. Then the afternoon person was surly. And I'm leaving messages at Circle K headquarters. And this morning I called the Circle K operator. Got operator on. I was tired of talking to machines about it. And this guy misgendered me, and I said, please don't call me sir again. He said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, it's okay. It's, it's not obvious. Okay, what's wrong with the focus? Why is this thing out of focus? Who knows? There, that's better. So anyway, he, connected to me to a machine for risk management. That's who I'm going to call right now. It's the risk management department. Let's see if we get them on the phone.
You've dialed is not in service. Please check the number and dial again, or dial.
Oh, okay. I got the wrong one.
Puckett, Lisa is currently unavailable.
Oh, Lisa Puckett.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Miss Puckett, this is Tommy Wasserberg again. I want to make sure I left my phone number, 520-241-2776. I'm almost certain there was water in the gasoline Saturday night at 5 South Freeway, ma'am. Thank you.
To accept and set message options, press 1. To send now, press the pound key. To mark as message set.
They missed the makeover too. It was a fucking dirty ass town. I got my face painted. It looked nice. I got a picture. It cost $70 to get a picture. Well, and a top piece that don't quite, and it almost works, but not really, because it in the back it doesn't really cover. Oh well, I've lived with myself all these years. At least I don't have to pretend, you know. So I look weird. I always looked weird. I act weird too. What can I say? They fucked me up. I was a baby. I've lived with it. I survived it. I haven't killed anybody, and I've done a lot of good in the world. And totally worthless to corporatized, colonized pukes. You know, you obsessive hate disorder. You got malevolent personality disorder. That's you know, Dr. Bob used to talk about how the psychiatric specialty was totally like a bunch of fakers, a bunch of snake oil salesmen. Is all they are. They call it voodoo medicine, the Church of Modern Medicine, and he called the shot too when they started developing the benzos in the '60s. He said they're gonna invent disorders. They're gonna invent mental illnesses to treat with these new drugs. Better living through chemistry. Sure enough, here we are, and they're still inventing new disorders. But now they're you know they put a lot of research into the the psychology of bullying, uh, just hatefulness. You know, where is it coming from? And you know, to me, it's apparent that humans have been colonized by these feudal masters, these great pirates have been colonizing populations, ethno-religious groupings for you know just these nationalists. You know, there's people who are actually, you know, nation was related, you know, the nation of Israel was the 12 sons of Jacob. That's the nation. When nations come together to form a state, that's something different. Um, but anyway, let's ramble a little bit. I'm kind of waiting on, it's probably late enough to call Albert. You know, like he's usually like just barely moving by 10. Um, I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into sitting here banging on the typewriter either. I had to deal with my insurance company. I gotta try and call them. Let's call them. What's the fucking phone number?
Liberty Mutual Insurance. Press 8 if you are calling about a claim or to purchase a new policy. Para español, marque 9. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy.
One moment. Hi there. Would you like to make a payment?
No.
Payments and changes to your payment frequency, date, and method are handled online. Press 1 if you'd like to receive a one-time text message with a direct link to get started. Hold times may be up to 10 minutes. The quickest way to complete your request is to go online. Please say yes or press 1 to receive a one-time text message with a direct link to get started. Our online payment system is fast and convenient to use. Please say yes or press 1 if you would like to receive a one-time text message with a direct link to get started. In order to connect you to the right person, in just a few words, can you tell us what you are calling about?
Need to know about coverage.
Connect you to the right person.
Coverage.
In just a few words, can you tell us what
Coverage.
you are calling about? Okay, I will connect you with someone who can help. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. Did you know that you can make payments, update your billing plan, and review transactions with eService? Join the millions of customers who've signed up for online convenience. Visit libertymutual.com to see how simple it is. Need to make a payment and can't wait? Liberty Mutual Insurance's award-winning website takes the hassle out of paying your bill. Visit libertymutual.com to see how simple it is. Calling to make a payment? You can now get a text message reminder every time your bill is due. Ask about it today or log on at libertymutual.com to sign up. Call Liberty Mutual Insurance. My name is Tabitha. Can I get your name and address, please?
Tommy, Tommie, Wasserberg, Wasserberg.
Thank you so much for that information, sir. And can you please verify your email address?
Would you please not call me sir again? I'm not male.
I apologize. Can you please verify your email address?
Dr. What's This at hotmail.com.
Thank you so much for that. And I see here that you've been a valued customer at Liberty Mutual since 2021. Thank you so much for that loyalty to the Liberty Mutual brand. And how may I assist you today with your auto policy?
I'd like to know if there's anything that the insurance company is going to be able to do about my having pumped gas Saturday night that had water in it at Circle K.
Okay, bear with me just one moment and I'll get you transferred over to the proper department.
Thank you. See how easy it is? Just please don't call me sir again. I'm not male. Oh, I apologize.
Please note, any services we schedule for you today, such as the appraisal of your vehicle, tow, and/or rental, are not an approval of coverage. Coverage in any form will be reviewed by a claims representative. Liberty Mutual Auto Claims Department. This is Shanika speaking. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
My name's Tommy Wasserberg.
Is it Tommy?
Tommy.
Okay.
Tommie. My pronouns are
Gotcha.
she, her, please.
Are you calling to check on an existing claim or to file a new claim?
I don't know if I'm covered for this. So that's the first thing we need to determine is whether there's coverage for engine damage because of water in the gasoline from Circle K.
I thought you can't file a claim for that. Like you went and got gas and they had water in there.
I purchased gas and the car died immediately.
So something's wrong with the gas at the gas station.
Pardon me?
Right?
Say again?
I said something was wrong. With the gas.
Apparently so. I have somebody coming over to diagnose it this morning.
Okay. You can't put a claim in for that since it wasn't like something that you had no control over what they did. You can't put a claim in for that.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and do so?
Yeah, let's initiate that.
Okay. Now, let's put in what happened first.
I'm sorry, you're coming in a little bit garbled.
I'm on a company headset, so not really much I can change. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it comes in garbled. Let me see if I can hear you when I take you off speaker. Sometimes that helps. Speaker, say, go ahead.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Right now, let's look at what happened from there in corporate home.
It was the 26th at about 8:30 p.m. that this happened. Okay. Oh boy. I'm having trouble logging in, and I don't have anything that says the policy number right handy. Where will I find that? I think all I have from you, I don't even think I have anything hard copy from you at all. I think it's all online. I'm not sure where it's going to be, though. Would you please? Because it should. I can't find it easily. 520-241-2776. The 26th at about 8:30 p.m. November 3rd, 1954. Hold on one second. I'm gonna want to take some notes. Okay, let me get myself ready to write. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So I don't know where to start off here, but I'll just start here. Thank you again for letting me know what happened. I'll be asking you some questions to ensure we capture all the information for your adjuster. Your adjuster will be the person that's in charge of your claim and who is handling your claim. I'm simply here just to help file it, but your adjuster will be the person in charge of your claim and who is handling your claim. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, so with that being said, right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to continue to ask you some questions. So, and then let you know what your deductible is. So you do have a $250 deductible, and you do not have any coverage for a rental, but you just have a $250 deductible. And then right now I'm going to go over your personal information to make sure that information is up to date. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, okay, so let's see. Hold on. So as far as your home address, what is your home address?
2202 South 5th Avenue, number 2.
You said 2202?
2202 South 5th Avenue, number 2.
Okay, gotcha. And continue.
Say again?
Continue with the rest of your address.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tucson, Arizona, 85713.
Alright. And do you have a cell phone number or just a home number?
It's a cell, 520-241-2776.
That's your cell phone number?
Yes.
Alrighty. And what's the best time to contact you on your cell phone number?
Early morning.
Like before 9, after 9 o'clock?
Anytime after 7.
After 7 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll put that in there. And then, do you mind receiving text message updates on what's going on with your claim?
No.
Alrighty. You're going to receive a text message shortly before we get off the phone. It's going to ask you to reply back the word "in," which is spelled I-N. Then once you do that, that'll be you opting in for those text message updates, okay?
Okay.
Alright, and I'll talk about it and ask you again at the end so we'll be on the same page, and I'll ask if you got it, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, and then do you have an email address as well?
Dr. What's This at hotmail.com. DRWHATS THIS at Hotmail.
Yes, because we have him here. Thank you for that. Alright, and then, let's see. Okay, hold on. Do you know what state and city that you were in when this happened?
Let's Tucson, Arizona.
What, Arizona?
Tucson.
Tucson. Okay, hold on a second. And what color is your PT Cruiser?
Green.
Green?
Green.
Are you saying green, sir?
Please don't call me sir. And that's twice.
Is your color green?
Yes, it's green, but you've misgendered me twice, and I don't appreciate that one bit.
I did what?
You've called me sir now twice. I am not a man.
I apologize. I wasn't doing it on purpose.
I understand that I sound like one, but there's a switch that you need to throw, please.
Yeah, I understand. I wasn't doing it on purpose.
Yeah, no, I know. It's an unconscious thing.
Okay. And then, what is your license plate number?
Oh, geez, are you serious? Let me go find it. I gotta go look. I don't know. Can I see it from the window? No. Yes.
Okay. And were you physically injured in any way?
No.
And the car is not drivable, correct?
Correct.
Did you have your toes
Yes.
when it happened?
Yes.
Alright. And did the airbag go off?
No.
Any car seats in your vehicle for a baby or a toddler?
No.
Alright. And it's more of an engine problem and not like a
Yeah.
nothing physical with the vehicle, it's just the engine portion.
No, any damage is inside the vehicle, inside the engine, yes. There was no damage to the body or the tires or anything like that.
And it's a common question we have to ask. Was any police called?
No. Police responded on their own. I don't know if there was a report made on it or not, because I was stalled in traffic, and a police car pulled up behind me and pushed me out of traffic.
Okay, did they have you write a report or anything?
I don't know if he did or not. I have no idea.
Okay. Alright, hold on. bear with me 1 second to go to the last portion. So to go over that information, just bear with me for a brief moment. Hold on. One second. Now you will be emailed like a claim number and the adjuster's information. But if you want to write it down too, you let me know and I'll provide that information.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I had gotten ready to write. So I had it in my calendar. Go ahead.
Okay, the claim number is 048 949 267.
Okay. 048949267.
And then the adjuster's information, I'm going to give you that in just a second. You will, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second before it shows me that I got to go through one for you. Now, the next process is to get you set up for an appraisal based off the damages to your vehicle. As a benefit to our customers, we do offer a limited lifetime warranty on repairs, and of course, our services are a priority as well. So the closest guarantee repair network shop that we have, based off your home address, is a shop called Caliber Collision Center. It's only 1.8 miles away from your home on 721 East 12th Street, Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
85719.
Right. Okay. I know where that is.
And if you go with them,
Go ahead.
if you go with them, they're going to call you within the next 4 business hours to discuss a time and a date to bring your vehicle in. So it's up to you whether you want to go through us or not. But yeah, this is one of our top guaranteed trade network shops. And interested?
I probably won't. I'm hoping I won't have need for a shop. That I have a mechanic coming here, and if it's what we think it is, he'll be able to fix it right here.
So you don't. So for now, you don't want to set up no shop until you know for sure if that person that's coming to your home is able to fix it.
Well, that, and I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to submit that bill. Hold on 1 second. I have an incoming call that I should check and see. Hang on 1 second. I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hello, this is Tyler with Liberty Mutual Claims. I was calling to speak with Mr. and Mrs. Wasserberg.
That's Ms. Wasserberg. I have the person who is taking the claim on hold right now.
Oh, okay. No problem. I can give you a call back.
Would you please? She's almost finished.
Okay. No problem. I'll be your claim adjuster. I was just reaching out. Just got assigned to me, so I'll go ahead and let you finish with them.
Okay, no, I'll finish with them, and I'll call you when I'm done. This number gets to you?
Yep, that's correct.
And you're Tyler?
Yep, that's correct.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, good. That was the claims adjuster. That fast. So let's finish up with here, and I'll call him back.
Okay, that was Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so what I was saying was if you like pay out of pocket and like pay the person that is coming to look at your car, then you're not going to get reimbursed because you're already taking care of it on the paying out of your pocket, if that's what you were meaning.
Yeah, will I be able to get reimbursed for that kind of out of pocket?
I believe not,
because you are paying for it out of your own pockets. That's why they want you to set up. That's why, like when you file a claim, which you have already filed a claim, that's why we, set up services
Okay.
to us.
Gotcha. Of course, but I guess if I'm covered, I won't have to pay him to diagnose it. I won't let him do the work without paying him though. I mean, to actually, if it's what I think it is, we have to drop the tank and drain the whole system, and probably replace the spark plugs, fuel filter, things like that. And it's about a $500 to $800 job in a shop.
So I guess I'm just trying to understand. Are you just want to take care of this on your own?
Well,
or do you plan on setting up
I would rather pay my friend than a shop for the job. But if I can't get coverage to pay out of pocket to my friend, I'm going to at least get my friend to diagnose it before we take it into the shop. Make sure that this
I understand what you're saying, and I'm saying it's not going to work out in that type of way. So it's either you paying out of your own pockets for those damages, or you going through your insurance company to get services set up.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I got this. I've got this.
So what do you want me to do as far as like the services portion in here? I don't know if you need to talk to Tyler about
Yeah,
that.
go ahead and put that in there.
What do you want me to put in here?
The whatever the service company is, the Caliber Collision Center.
So that means that you are taking your vehicle to the shop.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to get it there. We'll have to discuss that with them and AAA. Or you. I mean, do I have towing coverage for it to get from here to there?
No. You have, I know you don't have, let me double check in one other area because I know you don't have, you need collision or have tow, but give me 1 second to check your whole policy so I can check and see if it has it on there. Give me 1 second to check on that for you. Hold on.
Okay. AAA will tow it to the shop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, AAA will definitely do so for you if you don't have it on here. But I just want to double check for you and make sure that that's true. So hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me check on that for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Hold on. Okay, see what you have. No, you don't have towing and labor, so that will require you call AAA to tow your car to the shop. Once the shop calls you within the next 4 business hours, they're just going to call you to discuss a time and a date, and then whatever date that y'all do come up with, then that's what you will call AAA to tow your car to that shop.
All righty. All right, thank you.
So hold on, before you go, just want to let you know you're going to receive 2 emails. Both of those emails will have, one will have your claim number in it and your adjustment information in it. A second email will have a link to your online account as well. Also, check both of your email. Check your email for both of those emails within the next 24 hours. You need to check your phone because you will see the text message that's asking you to reply back the word in, so you can opt in for those updates as well. And then you are, just so I know, you are agreeing to go with the Caliber Collision Center or not.
That's correct.
Okay, all right. And then after you pay your deductible, whatever is left over after that is what we pay for in a check form. And that check can either go to the shop directly or that check can go to you and then it'll be your responsibility to bring it up to the shop. Which do you prefer?
The shop.
So you want the check to go directly
pay
to
the
shop, right? All righty. And then, so look up for Caliber Collision to contact you within the next 4 business hours. And then, of course, you can call Mr. Tyler back. I do have his contact information if you want to write it down.
Say again, please.
Do you want Mr. Tyler, the person who called you? I have his contact information if you want.
I've already talked to him. That's who I talked to when
Okay.
I'm gonna call him when I hang up with you. I'm gonna just call him back.
All right. So as far as your next step goes, the shop is contacting you within the next 4 business hours. Look out for your emails, for those 2 emails coming to you. Check your phone for that text message and reply back the word "in." You are good to go, and you may call. You're good to go on my end. You're more than welcome to call Mr. Tyler back. Anything else I can do for you today?
Actually, I'd like to know about getting coverage for my tools in inventory. It's about $50,000.
Like personal items?
Well, it's business items.
Like like tools.
Lapidary shop, gemstones and minerals. About $50,000 worth.
That might be that's not my side. That's the property side that you may have to speak to. The property services side is what you would need to be to next.
I'll find that through the site, I guess. Do I have a local agent assigned to this to my account?
Let me see if I can see that. Sometimes they give us that information, and sometimes they do not. As claims rep. So give me 1 second. Let me see. I will check. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay, the message just came.
That's a text message that's going to ask you to reply back the word "in." Go ahead and do so, please.
I'm doing that right now.
Okay, and then let me see if it shows me your picture. Rebecca Cosman. I think that's how you say that. I do have a phone number with an extension if you want that.
What's her last name?
Kossmann.
Okay, and her phone?
800-881-9421. And then there's an extension number of 615-6972.
That's a lot of numbers.
Oh, yeah.
That's lots of extensions.
Oh, yeah, that's a long extension. Yeah, just 800-881-9492. And then extension
615-6972. Yeah, I got it. Cool. Thank you so much.
No problem. Well, other than that, you're good to go on my end. I do apologize for the third. I thank you so much for calling Liberty Mutual, and you have a great one and be safe, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, let's get Albert on the phone and see what his story is.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for calling Liberty Mutual Insurance. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. For 24/7 information about your claim, access our customer portal at libertymutual.com or download our mobile app. I see you have an open auto claim that was reported to us on March 28, 2022. Your damage review has been...
Hi.
Hey there. Sorry about that. I was on the phone with radiology setting up my dad's appointment for Wednesday.
Oh, good. That's okay.
Yes. Oh, keep your fingers crossed. I hope this procedure helps.
This is for the procedure or for
Yeah,
another picture?
No, this is for the procedure. They're going
Oh,
to do a
yay.
spinal tap to release some of his fluid and see if it balances out from the fluid in his brain.
Oh, cool.
And if
Hopefully.
it works, yeah. So let's hope it works. pH number. Okay, so I was just loading up my tools when the lady called. Do you still need me to come over with the tools?
Yes, please. We need to diagnose it. Make sure it's what I think it is. If it is,
Diagnose it. Okay.
yeah, if it is, I got coverage. I had $250 deductible, but I got coverage.
Hey, $200 is great to pay for the repairs. All right.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to pay $250 out of my pocket, but the rest, I mean, it's gonna cost 5 to 8 to drop the tank and drain everything.
There's water in there.
Right. So
And
that's
it could
what we
be a
need to
plug
diagnose. We need to get in there, check the spark plugs, because there's supposedly telltales the way the spark plug gets burned, and we need to try to get to to drain some gas out of the tank somehow to see, and we need to check the filter. It could just be the filter.
Right. So we'll do that first, since that's
Right.
the least expensive.
Right. In order, we need to check the filter, check the spark plug, and if the plug is burnt, we need to get a sample of the gas for the claim. And then I'm going to take it all out on Circle K, because they should be paying for the whole thing.
Yeah, if it's their gas now.
Yeah, but it's their gas and there was water in it. It's their responsibility.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
where we're
I
at.
need to
And
call
thank
my
you so
dad
much.
and tell him when his appointment is, and then I'll be heading over to your place.
Okay, I need to just I need to get moving and unload the car.
Do you need anything on my way up there? Since you're kind of homebound.
No, I'm a little I'm dieting, so I have a big thing of baby greens and some tomatoes and onions and carrots and lots of canned fish. And
Okay, my dad's calling me on the other line.
all
I'll call
right,
you
I'll
right
see you
back.
in a little while.
Okay.
Bye
All right,
bye.
bye.
Let's get her on the line.
Thank you for calling Liberty Mutual
Insurance. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. For 24/7 information about your claim, access our customer portal at libertymutual.com or download our mobile app. I see you have an open auto claim that was reported to us on March 28, 2022. Your damage review has been set up with Caliber Holdings Corporation located at 721 East 12th Street, Tucson, Arizona. They can be reached at 888-225-4422. Did you know you can easily manage your claim online? I can text you a link to get started so you can log in and check your claim status, upload documents and photos, schedule a rental car, and more. Would you like to receive a one-time text now?
No.
Would you like me to repeat this information?
Get Tyler. Agent, please.
Would you like me to repeat this information?
No.
Would you like a text to track your claim online?
No. I've already got all that. I need to speak to the agent.
Your current claims representative is Tyler Collins. They can be reached at 602-760-0734. One moment while I transfer you to them.
That's the number I called. Stupid bot.
Hello, you've reached Tyler Kolinsky with Liberty Mutual and Safeco. I'm sorry I missed your call. My office hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. After the tone, please leave me a detailed message that includes your name, your claim number, your phone number or email address, and the best time that I can reach you. I will contact you the same day if I receive your call within my normal business hours. And thank you for trusting Liberty Mutual and Safeco. I hope you have a great day.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
This is Tommy Wasserberg at 520-241-2776. Now, let's get this lady on the phone.
Liberty Mutual Insurance. If you know your party's name or 5-digit extension, please say directory when prompted. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. How can I help you today?
Rebecca Kosman, please.
You're calling about a quote, is that right?
I'm calling for Rebecca Kosman.
Sorry, you're calling about a quote, is that right?
No. Get a live agent, please.
Okay, one more time, please tell me what you're calling about.
Live agent, please.
Do you know who you're trying to reach?
Yes.
Welcome. Please say the name of the person you wish to speak with, or dial their 5-digit extension now.
Rebecca Kosman.
Okay, transferring you to Rebecca Kosman. This is the voicemail of Rebecca Kosman. My core office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, evenings and weekends by appointment. If you reach this message, I'm either on the phone or away from my desk. If you need immediate assistance with an existing policy, anyone on my service desk can help you. You just need to hit 0. Otherwise, feel free to leave me a message and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Have a great day. Please hold. Someone will help you in a moment. Please hold while I transfer you to a customer service representative.
Thank you for calling Liberty Mutual. My name is David. Can I get your first and last name?
Hi, David. I'm Tommy Wasserberg.
Hey, Ms. Wasserberg, can I get you to confirm your address for me?
It's 2202 South 5th Avenue, number 2, Tucson, 85713.
Perfect, thank you. And I wanted to thank you for being a part of Liberty Mutual family since December. We appreciate you. How can I help you today?
Well, I'm thinking I need some coverage for my tools and inventory. I have a substantial investment in electronic equipment, lapidary tools, lapidary and jeweling tools, and gemstones and minerals.
Let me ask you: is this all for like a personal business that you run under an LLC or something that you do?
It's
for
not.
income.
It's run off my personal social security number at the moment, and has been for the last 35 years. Eventually this year, I'm in a little bit of a crunch right at the moment for a lot of different things, mainly because the car is dead in the water right now.
Sure.
You see
Okay.
that? You see the claim in there? You see what's happened?
I do.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep a sense of humor about all this.
Sure.
But one of the things I was needing to do is the business is called, I've been operating under the radar as Real Things Artisans Cooperative for a lot of years. And I have numerous partners, so we're coming together as Real Things International. I've already bought the .com, but I haven't registered the trademarks yet properly. That's where we're at.
Interrupt you here.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna. So actually, I wanted to let you know that I'm actually only licensed for auto policies. And the reason why I wanted to get that information from you, and I have enough information that I know exactly where you need to talk to now. Sometimes we can cover a certain amount of those objects under like a renter's or a property policy, but from what you've told me, this is going to have to be covered under what we call like a small business policy.
Right.
As to the details of that, I am unable to advise. I'm not actually licensed or trained for that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you over to an associate of mine who is, and they'll be able to get you a quote on that coverage.
Super. Thank you so much. Happy day.
You're very welcome. Here they go.
To us. Our representatives do know you are waiting and will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, I'm trying to reach Mr. Tom Hasselberg.
I'm not a mister. Who's calling, please? My name's not Tom.
This is Lee Grice from Circle K Risk Department. How are you today?
Can I put you on hold for a moment? I don't know. I'll just call them back when they hang up.
Okay.
My name is Tommy, Tommie. I'm not male. I'm not really female either. I'm an intersex person. My pronouns are she, her, please.
Okay.
Ms. Wasserberg. Yeah. So, yes, thank you for responding.
Yes. Can you tell me what gas station you got the bad fuel?
5 South Freeway, Tucson.
I don't have one on 5 South Freeway. I've been looking.
Or on 5 North Congress. I don't know what well, let me get the address for you. It's on Congress and the freeway in Tucson.
Okay. Would it be 2 North Freeway? Second.
That sounds about right.
36th Street.
No, it's not the one on East 6th Street.
Square.
I've got a gripe about the manager at East 6th Street, but it's not important. Right at the moment, I have a disabled vehicle because of bad gas.
Okay. Would it be 4 Square?
No, it's the one on Congress or Freeway will be the address.
All right, I'm letting up. Sorry, we've only got 116 stores in Tucson.
Right. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. It's the one. Hello.
Yes.
Let me get the location for you. 2 North Freeway, 85745.
2 North Freeway. Now I just gotta find it. I just had it a while ago. Just give me 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what your policy is, but since Saturday night, I have not been able to get to a manager in that store, and all 3 people that have answered the phone have been rather surly.
I do apologize about that, sir. I will talk to somebody about that.
Please don't call me sir again. I am not ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I
My
apologize.
voice is crap.
I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. My
I
voice
apologize.
is, yeah,
I
it's okay.
apologize.
I understand the reflex. My voice is trashed right now. It's cool. Just please don't do it.
Okay. I'm sorry. It was just how I was raised. I apologize.
I know. Sir and ma'am are should be eliminated from our social interactions completely, especially business ones, for a lot of reasons, starting with the fact that it's military and slavery. It's not a sign of respect at all. It's dominance and submission. And then there's some, women who got low voices and some men who got high voices. So, phone.
You're correct.
Yeah, phone
correct.
people. Yeah, phone people need to
Okay.
be
So
trained
you
better.
got the bad gas on
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah, that's. Well, I have somebody coming over to diagnose it, to make sure, but the symptoms of what happened was typical of water in the gas. The car had been running fine, filled it up, turned the corner, it started rattling, got to the 29th Street bridge, and it died under the bridge. Hasn't been able to turn over since.
Okay. And what kind of gas was bought?
It was the low, the 450, the 87, I guess, the lowest octane.
Okay. And what kind of what time frame did you get the bad gas?
Say again?
What was the time frame that you got the
It
bad
was
gas?
about 8:30
About 8:30?
p.m. on Saturday evening.
All right. And do you have a receipt or a credit card showing the fuel purchase?
Yeah, there'll be a credit card.
Okay.
And I had trouble at the pump getting it to take the card. The credit card was inside. I went and gave him $40 inside. I was going to fill it at the pump, but wasn't taking the card at the pump. I don't remember if he got a paper receipt or not. I probably walked out without it.
Okay.
Let's see if we stuffed it in here. It's here. No, I don't have a paper receipt for that, but there's definitely a credit card record. Oh, what's this? No.
That's fine. I can wait on it. The credit card will be fine.
You need the number?
No, sir, I do not want that.
Please don't call me sir.
I'm sorry.
Try Ms. Wasserberg, please.
I was typing, so I was trying. I apologize.
It's really something that they need to train people, phone agents, out of. Just
Okay, can you spell your first name when I start this claim, please?
Tommie Wasserberg.
And this is a great phone number for you?
Yes.
The 520?
241-2776.
Yes. Do you have an email address I can get, please?
Dr. What's This? DRWHATS THIS at Hotmail.
Okay. I apologize. Can you slow down just a little bit? I'm sorry, I could not get it.
I'm sorry. DRWHATS THIS
WHATS.
Doctor What's This? WHATS THIS
Uh-huh.
at Hotmail. And my voice is trashed because it's pollen season. I can barely breathe.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I can it's that time of year for those of us who got the booger factory from hell.
Sorry, it takes me a minute.
That's
to
okay.
type. I am almost done, okay?
That's okay. I multitask. I was really just kind of grunting at myself over some things that I have needing to get done.
I can understand that. Alright, I'm fixing to send you an email. I'm almost got it done. And it's going to have my information and your claim number on it,
Cool.
okay?
Cool.
Alright. I just sent it. Is there any way you can check before we get off the phone?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
And there it is. Okay. I'll see what I can do about. I'll have to probably. I'll probably get that. I'll be able to get something from the bank. I'll probably get that right now before we get off the phone.
Actually, if you got it on your phone, all you have to do is screenshot it. And
No, I don't have it on my phone. I'd be able to get it off my online banking at my desktop.
Okay, that would be wonderful. All you have to do is just email it to me, and
okay.
I'm starting
Yeah.
this claim,
Okay. Very good.
and,
I'll do-
I will look into investigating it as soon as possible. Okay?
Yeah, you want to inspect that tank, that pump. It was pump number 6.
Okay. Well, when I get off the phone with you, I'm gonna call the store and call the market manager. Okay?
Very good. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You have a great day.
You too. Happy day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi, good day. Tommy Luxembourg, right?
Correct.
Okay. Tommy, this is Chris, and I'm from Dealer Services. We're doing a follow-up call regards to your 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. Do you still own the vehicle?
How about you just remove my number from your call list right now?
Yeah, you sure? Your number will be removed within 24 hours.
Very good. That's pretty funny because I didn't buy that car. Okay.
Liberty Mutual Insurance. If you know your party's name or 5-digit extension, please say directory when prompted. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and other purposes. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. How can I help you today?
Directory.
Welcome. Please say the name of the person you wish to speak with, or dial their 5-digit extension now.
Rebecca Kosman.
Did you mean Rebecca Kaufman?
Yes.
Thanks. Please hold. You reached the voicemail of Rebecca Kaufman. My core office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. Please hold. Someone will help you in a moment. Please hold while I transfer you to a customer service representative. Good afternoon. Thank you for contacting Liberty Mutual. My name is Kira. May I please get your first and last name?
Hi, Kira. My name's Tommy Wasserberg.
Perfect. And can you verify the address on file?
2202 South 5th Avenue, number 2, Tucson, Arizona, 85719.
Perfect. And how can I assist you today?
I need to speak with somebody about getting a small business policy quote.
Okay, perfect. Let me get you over to our commercial end. Give me 1 second.
Let's see what the bad news is at the big house.
To ensure quality customer service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Learn more about our privacy policy at libertymutual.com/privacy. If you're the policyholder, press 1. If you're the agent, press 2. To make a payment, press 1. For the status of your policy, press 2. If you're calling about a cancellation notice, 3. For our mailing address, 4. For all other billing inquiries, press 5. To make a payment, press 1. For the status of your policy, press 2. If you're calling about a cancellation notice, 3. For our mailing address, 4. For all other billing inquiries, press 5. We want to hear about your customer experience with Liberty Mutual. Please stay on the line to provide your feedback after the call. Thank you for calling Liberty Mutual Billing Service. My name is Maggie. May I have your name and policy number?
I don't know what my policy number is. I'm
Do you have an account number?
not right offhand. No, how about a claim number? That's the only thing I have like right handy. How about a name and a phone number? They were
Okay.
able to get that connected pretty easily.
Okay, so what is the name of your business?
Well, that you don't have that on file. That
Okay, I don't have your. Okay.
you
so
have.
let's try this.
I have an automotive policy. You know, I have a big. I have a car policy with you, and I need to get a quote on how much it will cost to get coverage for my equipment and inventory for my business.
Oh, okay, so you have a personal car policy, and you want to get a quote for your business?
Correct.
Okay, what is your first name?
Tommy, Tommie.
Ronnie?
Say again?
Okay, so Ronnie,
No, Tommy. Tommy, Tommie.
Okay, so Tommy, I'm in the billing department, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you over to somebody who can help you with quotes for a business, okay?
Great, thank you.
So just bear with me a moment, okay?
Okay. Thank you. That's the bot don't give you the right things to.
Tommy?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I have Brock on the line. He'll be able to help you with that quote. Brock, this is Tommy. You guys have a great afternoon.
Well, thank you. And my name is Brock. I'm with the Liberty Mutual Business Center. I'll be assisting with your quote today. To start off, what kind of business do you have and what state are you in?
I'm in Arizona. My mental state isn't real good right now. I'm sorry. I have too many things going on. And partly it all revolves around like an emerging business that's been flying under the radar for 40 years. There's what kind of business? We're I guess the easiest description is a hippie department store. We're called Real Things, and it's been under the radar for 40 years, and I'm in process of bringing it above ground right now, and I don't quite have the proper registration for the business yet. It's all like been run out of my social security number all these years, but I have equipment and inventory that I've suffered a lot of I've suffered a lot of casualty losses on these things that probably would have been in my best interest to have covered. I definitely, I had renter's insurance here on my studio, and was burglarized from my camera and my saxophone, which didn't quite make it for, because they were both used and they were low end. They didn't quite get covered by the deductible, but the sax I replaced it with definitely was more than the deductible. And that's before we even get into the gemstones and minerals and computer equipment, and lapidary tools. So I'm thinking, like, I need to have some kind of policy, and then I don't know, the person I talked to that at the front office, um, was thinking that what I'm describing is not really appropriate for a regular rental. It's not an individual rental. It needs to be a commercial policy.
Before the business, what kind of, you sound like you've been operating now as just like your residence. What kind of services have you been offering? Like, what are you doing?
We cut stone and make custom jewelry. Basically, we're international group of artisans. It's all handcrafted, individually crafted stuff from around the world. Musical instruments from Africa, textiles from various places, things like that. And I cut stone and make jewelry. It's the main thing. And then we got tie-dye artists. It's, like I said, a hippie department store.
Do you have a website for the business?
Yeah, it doesn't have much on it yet. It's realthingsinternational.com. There's a Facebook page with substantially more, RTACHH, which is Real Things Artisans Cooperative Hippie Haven.
Yeah. Do you just operate within the United States, or are you selling to other countries, or?
I can't. I'm trying to remember if I've sold anything to anybody overseas. I know if I ship to Canada. I know I get inquiries from overseas, and I can sell, but I don't know if I don't. I buy from overseas, but
Importing?
we're not importing directly. Usually, I'm buying from American agents. People with agency.
Okay.
They're clearing their own goods. I'm buying it from them here. But they're foreign companies with American offices that I buy from. And I'm selling at Facebook or eBay, and I'm offering international shipping.
Okay. Because I would want to mention, I don't know, were you just looking for property coverage, or did you want general liability as well?
Well, that's a consideration, but I don't know how much of a consideration. We don't have much traffic in the studio, and I don't know what our needs for liability, what our liability exposure is at shows. Like if I'm at our most common show is just a typical flea market. And then you kind of step up from there into street fairs and music festivals and gem and mineral shows, antique and collectible markets. This is where we're doing our thing. The studios were fabricated, and then we're selling, somewhere. at very least, hanging out in a bar with a concert going on, selling off the table.
So are you wanting the general liability or just property for you?
Well,
for your
that's
content?
the property is definite, but what do you think? What's my exposure doing that sort of thing, and how much would it cost for liability insurance?
Well, you would want to for the liability if you are shipping internationally.
just so you know, the liability wouldn't go overseas for you. So some of those areas that you might ship to wouldn't extend to that. But
I'm not. That's not the liability. That's not the liability exposure I'm concerned with. I'm an artist working in public places. Sometimes, like,
just see if someone got hurt on their premises.
right.
So if you're at your studio there, or if you were at another location, which is will require general liability in case the customer gets hurt or something.
Mm-hmm.
Up to you if you want it quoted, or if you just want to look at the property only.
Well, no, I'd like to know what the cost would be for coverage on someone getting hurt on my own premises, or somebody getting hurt in my booth at somebody else's place. Yeah, I want to know how much that's going to cost.
Okay, and we'll need to get kind of a full description of what you're manufacturing. What all products do you make?
Basically stone and metal products. We're cutting stone and forging silver and metal onto, forging them into jewelry and sculpture and stuff like that. Is what we're making here. And music. Lots of music.
And for the music, what do you do for the music?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
What kind of music? For the music, are you like a music studio, or are you just selling the music instruments that you're making?
Well, I have a digital recording and broadcast studio with a MIDI keyboard and a mixer, and I play saxophone and flute, and there's always drums and guitars and who knows what else show up. Now it's a mobile studio too, so it doesn't. There's not much space here to do much more than me and a couple other people. It's all part of it. It's a hippie department store. The whole place, everything but my bed. Well, my bed too. If I'm going on the road for a while, it all packs up to go somewhere else and set up in public instead of just in an apartment.
So you got your jewelry, and then your sculptures that you're making, and then you got like a recording studio in there.
That's basically it. We have merchandise that's made in other places, also tie-dyes, especially, and primitive instruments from Africa, and incense, herbs. So it's a hippie department store. Cool hippie stuff, cheap. I call it F-trooping. We work at flea markets, fairs, street fairs, and music festivals, and gem show here in town. This is our big show.
Okay. What kind of instruments are you making? Like percussion or the string?
It's percussion. It's the African drums and rattles and gourds and stuff like that. Kalimbas, dumb pianos. Flutes. I'm looking for a good flute source. I haven't gotten one yet. I'm not happy with ones that I'm looking for a good source of bamboo flutes. I got good sources for recorders, but not bamboo flutes. And I'm waiting on delivery from. I'm getting ready to open a complaint with a Peruvian guy that I sent them $110 and haven't gotten the flute, and it's like already 3 months.
Okay.
But that's basically a hippie department store, and we have graphic art, we have CDs, all that kind of good groovy stuff, and hippie stuff. Incense, herbs, oils, burners, charcoal, and the bulk of it. I probably wouldn't value the electronic equipment at more than a couple of $1,000s. The bulk of it is in lapidary and equipment and gemstones and minerals, especially the gemstones and minerals. I have some gem quality crystals that I like to even know if they individual stones can be insured. There are some that are that valuable.
For that, are they like jewels? Like, how much are they worth?
There's a couple of them that are definitely $1,000 or more.
Typically, for jewelry, you have to, if you have precious stones.
No, we're talking about mineral specimens. We're talking about museum grade mineral specimens. Some of them small and some of them large. Some of them are jeweling size, and some of them are larger, over a kilo. There's also some. I have a group of carvings that African carvings that I've got $3,500 in of animals, large animals.
And what was the animal portion, Tommy?
The animals are from individually carved animals from Zimbabwe. It's a lot of elephants and hippopotami and things like that in various stones, and some of them are quite large. There's one of them's got to be at least 3 kilos.
Are these wood carving?
No, they're from stone. They're stone. There's an elephant that had a price tag on it of over $500. I got it. I didn't pay that much for it, but some stores did, and they're going to be marking it up 3 times that. So this is. I got one that I know is a $1,500 retail value.
Okay, let me look here real quick. A couple things. And for your business, are you an LLC or corporation?
Well, I'm a nothing yet. I'm an individual sole proprietor at the moment with individual contracted partners. We're bringing it all together. Subchapter S corporation is what people are advising me to do.
And who does the business consist of? Like, it sounds like you have some other partners. Like,
Correct.
Who else operates the business?
There's an individual from Ghana his business is called African Art International. And there's one from right here in town who calls his name is Albert Tester, and his business is called Tester's Twisted Tees. It's a tie-dye artist. Then there's other.
Those sound like other businesses. Which one? I need to know. Like, are you just buying the products of these individuals and then reselling them, or?
We're collaborating. There's a 4th partner that calls herself Found Objects of Desire. And then there's numerous other ones that may or may not jump on board when I actually get the thing on paper. The most important one is, I don't even want to talk about it, where we show at, he's talking about opening up all year and letting us run it, but he's got me on hold, so I don't know what's happening there. So at the moment, we don't really have a location. We have my residence, Albert's residence, and I don't know what Chief is up to. I don't know what he's got going in this town. His main residence is somewhere else, and he likes to work in San Diego most of the time. Ariana spends only part of the year here. She's mostly in Virginia right now. But it's more collaborative, cooperative. it's individuals with individual organizations cooperating under the umbrella of this fictional company, Real Things.
In terms of those other entities, though, are they operating under Real Things, Artisans Cooperative, or are they operating under themselves as separate entities? Like, I know that you're helping them sell the products, but are these individuals part of your business, or are they independent?
I think every single one of them has a similar kind of arrangement between themselves, the business, and the IRS. As myself, and we're gonna kind of try and legitimize the whole thing as Real Things International LLC or Inc. or whatever that comes out to be. We're individuals who've been doing business between ourselves, our local cities, the state, and whatever, licensing our fictitious name. Individuals under a fictitious name working together. I think that's probably the best legal description of what's going on. We all do our own dealings directly, and then we throw down together for a show.
Because it sounds to me like, Tommy, that because if I'm insuring someone, I need to know who I'm insuring in terms of the application.
Well,
so we have the business. We want to look at you. What you're doing, and then if you have other entities that you work with, if they're not, if they don't have ownership in your business,
no, they don't. It's more, it's more like now I'm the one putting up all the capital for Real Things. They're just plugging into it. So yeah, you're insuring me and my business, which is actually Delta T Creations, and Real Things is the fictitious. I think that's what we want to do is, like, we'll not even consider Real Things at the moment. You're insuring Delta T Creations and me. And Delta T Creations it's Delta, the letter T, Creations, and the letter T is small, is lowercase. My logo is the Delta T symbol, which refers to a change in temperature.
Are you registered with the Secretary of State?
I'm not sure what's going on with that at this point. I had Real Things. Delta T Creations is not registered at all. That needs to be done as part of the whole filing.
I found the Real Things Artesian Cooperative for the trade name. So I see that one. What name are we doing for the policy?
Well, you have an issue with my partners, who really don't have much of a hand in the things I need to have insured.
I don't have an issue with your partner. I just need to find out.
Well, if that name is already,
organization,
if that name is registering with you, let's go with that, and I'll just work Real Things in our Delta T in later when we get that registered properly too, and we're insuring the studio, wherever it may be.
And for the things that you do, Tommy, what things, not your partners that operate independently, but what things do you do specifically? We got the recording studio, the jewelry manufacturing, and then we're
stone cutting. Stone cutting. Pardon me? Well, I sell. I stock, a lot of my partner's products here, like especially cheap, the drums and stuff. I've got like way too much of his stuff here that I'm taking care of for him. Help him get out from underneath a problem. But so, it's, what we're looking at is this address is the current factory and warehouse for real things.
What are you doing for the business? Like, what are you? Because I need to know what we're insuring you for. What specifically are you doing? Not your independent partners, but the things that you are doing to the business.
I do all the purchasing of product for my fabrication, which is going to be stones and metal for making jewelry, or just selling as specimens.
So we got your jewelry manufacturing. What other products are you making?
I'm cutting cabochons. I'm cutting what's designer cabochons. I'm doing gemstone carvings. I take a lot of pictures of them, and there's a lot of camera equipment that needs to be insured too. It's basically cutting stone and setting it in metal. You know, I cut it into cabochons or shapes, you know, carvings, you know, little figures, or and then set it in metal for either wearing or sitting on a table or hanging from a lamppost or whatever. And I make music, and I'm, you know, that's really about it.
Are all the parts that you're making jewelry related?
Say again?
Are all the parts that you're making just jewelry?
We're not just making jewelry. I'm a distributor of the stuff for making the jewelry, so I sell a lot of the parts. I'm mainly cutting the stones. You know, buying and selling stone and cutting it. And I do some forging, some wire, cold forging with wire. But I've also got a torch. So, you know, we've got a torch. I'm kind of dead in the water for various reasons. I'm cramped and can't set everything all up, and don't have the time or the extra sets of hands to do everything that wants to get done. Well, we've got a small digital studio and a small lapidarian jeweling shop, and a fairly substantial inventory of gem grade crystals and specimens. You know, actually for just the entire range. I'm focusing on people who know what they want and know what they want to pay for it, and trying to get it at the best price I possibly can. I'm going for all the popular stones that people want for their spiritual practices, for their jeweling, and for their collection cabinets, and at a good price. And I've got it for, you know, starting from pennies up to over $1,000. That's my main thing, is putting on this, you know, big display of stone. I'm a stone on my desk right now that's potentially like, I don't know, like $10 a carat. There's 400 carats here.
Okay. So I think I have it for you. We have you as an internet retailer with the gemstone cutting or polishing, the jewelry manufacturing, the recording studio. So we do have the classes involved there for you making the jewelry, and then your music. And it felt like to me everything else was just done through your independent partners, so that they are.
Yeah, that's just other stuff that we sell together at shows. But I'm going to need to know about coverage when things are out at a show. You know, liability coverage, because it's not always in the studio, and that's where the partners need to be considered too, because that's where everybody's working together is at a show.
If they operate independently, they want to get their own coverage. So let me get a couple pieces more information for you.
Okay.
What's your phone number?
Say again. Phone number 520
Good phone number for you.
520-241-2776.
And then a good email for you.
That's drwhatsthis@hotmail.com. DRWHAT.
What?
Dr. What's This? DRWHATSTHIS@hotmail.
And what's the good address for the business?
2202 South. Oh, yeah, for now.
202 South and what was
South
the street
Fifth
name?
Avenue. Fifth
South
Avenue.
Fifth Avenue, okay.
Number 2. And that's Tucson. 85713.
And then how much property coverage do you want for your inventory in the unit?
And equipment, everything in, yeah, 50,000 at least. Maybe more once I actually get everything organized. And
Tell me, what's your last name?
Wasserberg, Wasserberg.
So I'm going to have a few quick questions for you, then we'll get your quote rolling here. So I'll talk about some of the coverages here after we go through the initial questions for you. For the business, do you have an estimated gross annual revenue for the year? Like how much you hope to bring in?
Don't know. I have no idea. For like I said, right now I'm dead in the water.
Yeah,
Well, let's see. Let's target 3,000 a month.
36,000 for the year.
Yeah, I think that's a good target. I'm thinking 2 shows a month is $1,500 a piece. 2 good shows a month. I think I can average that. That's what we did in our heyday, and I think I can do that again. Once we get rolling, we're totally dead in the water. We could be dead in the water until after the summer. You know, we might be bleeding money.
And then, did anyone refer you to Liberty Mutual, Tommy? Any agent or agency send you over to us?
I think I found it on a, shopping the auto insurance. You had the best rate.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I think I found you guys shopping for auto insurance. That you won. You had the best rate for auto insurance. So now you got my property insurance too.
Okay. Okay, and then some general questions for you. What year did you start the business?
In 1985.
And any reason why you haven't had prior business insurance before?
Yeah. I've been operating hand to mouth until last year when I got a substantial infusion of capital.
So is there any main reason though why you didn't get insurance in the past?
Yeah, I didn't really have anything to insure or anything to pay for it with. It's changed in the last year.
Any special interest for the policy? Anyone asking to be additional insured or any finance equipment that we need to look to bank or credit union for you?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that question at all.
Anyone else that has a financial interest in your business asking to have their name on your policy?
I have a credit union account and an investment account at Edward Jones. I don't know if that's significant or
Do
relevant.
they have any interest in any of the property that we're going to insure?
No, there's no liens on anything.
Okay. In the last 5 years, have you ever been convicted or indicted of any crimes related to fraud, bribery, or arson?
No.
Do you have any subsidiaries of the business? Any parent sister company affiliations?
No.
Have you ever been canceled or not renewed for any prior insurance in the last 3 years?
Have been canceled? No. Oh, I kind of got I let the renter's insurance here lapse last year, so I guess that was a cancellation.
Just one cancellation, or did it lapse multiple times?
No, it was I let it go. It was like I got burglarized and they didn't pay anything. It's like, what's the point if I had a $500 deductible and it didn't pay anything, and it was like, I'm not gonna keep paying you guys, so I don't have it anymore. I let it go. It didn't serve my needs, and I just stopped paying for it. So I guess that's a bad mark for me.
Besides this business, any other businesses or business operations that have been sold, acquired, or discontinued for you in the last 5 years?
No.
Okay. So we're going to go over your property information first. And so this would be we're going to need information on the building as a whole to determine how your inventory might be subjected to a loss. So we will have a few questions for you here. I'll see if I can find a report on it as well. Sometimes we have information available online. I'll just have to look and see.
This neighborhood is very high crime, but they do have security grates on the doors and windows.
Okay, well, let me take a look here. And you'd be a tenant at the location, is that correct?
Say again?
You'd be a tenant at the location?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the first few words. I only heard location.
Are you a tenant? Or do you
Oh, I'm
own
a tenant. I'm a tenant, yes.
Or are you renting?
No, I'm renting. I'm a tenant.
How big is your studio there? What's the total square footage?
No more than 600
600?
at the most. It's got a bad.
Looks like the building.
Go ahead.
It looks like the building is 773 square feet total.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I maybe got 400 total. My apartment's a little bigger than the other one.
Okay, so around 400. And then it looks like, do you know what material the roof is up top?
No.
Yeah. And then it looks like the building, let's see what year it was built. It was built in 2004.
It was built in 2004?
Or maybe, no, excuse me, 1938 is the one.
That looks more like it. It's been getting renovated.
Looks like a frame building. Do you know how they replaced the roof since 1938 that you're aware of?
I'm certain that the whole building's been rebuilt several times since 1938. They just.
Do you know what year though?
Huh? Well, they're gutting the.
Do you know what year?
Yeah. 2010 maybe. It's been going on. There are 3 of them that one guy owns, and he's been rehabbing all 3 of them for the last quite some time. I don't know how long, but certainly for the last 3 years since I moved in. So since I moved in, they've been working on it, and they gutted the number 1 apartment in this building when the last tenant moved out because she made such a mess. So they're totally rebuilding
For the
that.
main roof, though, you think it
I
was-
don't know when they did the roofs.
Oh,
I'm sure they did the roofs, but when they did it, I
the
can't
building
say.
have any internal fires?
Say again?
Does the building have internal fire sprinklers?
Internal what?
Any fire sprinklers inside?
No,
Fire sprinklers?
no.
Do you have an alarm system for fire or burglary in the unit?
No. It's got smoke detectors.
Okay, at least be local fire alarms for you. And then you're thinking 50,000 for your contents in there. So I'll quote you that. What do you want for your deductible?
Well, let's quote a 0 deductible. A
Lowest
Two-
deductible I could do would be 500.
that's as low as it goes. Boy, I got eaten.
Uh-huh.
I got eaten alive because I buy things cheap, and I lost a camera and a saxophone. It didn't make the deductible. Okay, well, I gotta whatever. Well, I gotta live with what I gotta live with, right? Okay. Yeah.
So does that work? Does that work for you for the property coverage? That would be the lowest I could do for you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the most likely things to get nicked is my horn or one of the high-end stones, and both of them are that's more than 500. The horn's more like 2,000.
And then, do you do any we're looking here? Do you do any welding or any industrial processing, manufacturing, woodworking, metalworking in the unit?
Not inside the unit. In the backyard.
Okay, but nothing doesn't have looks like in there. And so we'll have some other questions for you coming up here in just a moment.
Oh.
And how much square foot feet does the studio take up? Is the full 400?
Say again? No.
For the on
It's an apartment, and instead of places to lounge, it's got tables for working on. No, it's my bedroom, my office space, and a bunch of tables to work on, and my kitchen and bathroom. So, like, the studio really, 25% of the space is actually the business.
okay, that's 100 square feet.
It's a home business. But like, I can't. A home's got to take up 75% of the space. There's not much space for the business.
And then we talked about some of the products that you're making. So you're making jewelry and polished stones. And then was there anything else that you make there?
Not really. Not really. We package some things like, little things for smudging sets. We package.
Okay. So that would be my next question. Are products of others sold, relabeled, or repackaged under your label?
Yes. Yes.
And do you make component parts for others?
Well, yeah, that's a big part of my business. My stones go into other people's jewelry.
Okay. And we already talked about, you said you weren't importing any merchandise directly. You work with maybe other people in the U.S. that do the importing for you.
Well, I do. I buy from overseas at eBay. You know, I'm getting shipments directly from overseas, not from their agents. When I'm buying, you know, at shows and through the year, I have uh, mines and factories in other parts of the world that they have American agents that bring, you know, they bring it in by the container load and then ship out small orders to people like me. But I do buy directly from overseas at eBay. Pardon me?
So if you do bring some products from overseas directly into the United States, you do the importing?
I don't have to do anything but like pay the bill at eBay. That's taken care of by the shipper and eBay and whoever is all the importing. I don't have to deal with customs at all.
Okay. So if you're just using eBay to order stuff, I think we say no for that. Since you just be ordering from like a website, you're not doing any wholesale imports or anything.
Yeah, I think what the consideration there is whether or not I have to go through the customs to bring my product in, and the answer to that is no.
Are component parts made to the customer's specifications? The component parts you make for others?
Not really. I just make them and they like them and they buy them.
Okay.
I mean, I get commission. I get commission for making. I mean, you know, my wires. You know, people will order a specific stone wire wrapped. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of splitting hairs there.
And give me a detailed description of the products and their intended use.
The main body of it is gemstone and mineral specimens, finished product in cabochon or carving form, and the jewelry is most of the jewelry all the jewelry I do is wire tie and beading, wire wrapped, cold forging. There is some jeweling, and like I said, I've got a torch set up. I'm going to be forging. I'm going to be doing some smoke work as soon as I can actually get my shop set up. My shop is all packed up right now. But it's mainly, you know, it's mainly wire tie, cold forged, and beaded jewelry. And we do earrings, pendants, rings, bracelets, whatever.
Who are your main customers?
Like I said, I'm catering to and I have been for many years, catering to people on a very tight budget who know what they're looking for. And that's going to be, you know, collectors, people who use them for their spiritual practice, and people who are making things with them. I get a lot of grandparents spend some money on, you know, like they'll come out here for the winter, and they'll spend $10 or $20 on their grandkids and buy them stones. That's always some money in my pocket, no matter what else is selling. I always get somebody buy a present for somebody off my table.
Do you have any written quality control procedures in place?
Nothing written. No, we're hippies. It's casual, strictly casual. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's happy. Go ahead.
Any products that have been discontinued?
I'm sorry. Say what? About
Any products that have been discontinued?
Have any what been discontinued?
Any product.
Oh, I don't really have established. I'm got lots of different stones, and I cut them into different things, and some of them get mounted, and there's no real product that I'm making. There's nothing to discontinue.
Any new products being planned or researched?
No.
Then what was the date of your loss that you have for the theft?
That would be about June 26th of 2021 or 2020. Yeah, June 26th, 2020.
Okay.
I moved in here in 2019, November 2019. January 2019. No, January 2020. That's right. I moved 2020. What a mess. My life has just been topsy-turvy for the last 5 years.
Okay. So we're just about done here, Tommy.
Great.
So this might need to go over to underwriting for approval.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to answer for you here shortly. So I would need to get this over to the underwriter, see if we can get you approved. Once I get an answer back, they'll let me know. That's kind of an estimate. I mean, the price could change. After the underwriter takes a look at it, they might make changes. But right now, we're probably looking at about $850 for the year.
Eesh. Well, yeah, I guess I can live with that.
So, I mean, we'll have to see what the underwriter comes up with. There might be changes in price, too, if they make any changes. But I'm going to get this sent over, and then once I get an answer back, I will let you know. One of the things I did want, you said you had an eBay store as well?
Right.
What's your eBay store? Do you have a way I can look you up?
Yeah. You got the website. It's all, like I said, I've been dead in the water. And I don't even want to go into it. But like I said, my life has been a mess. I'm fighting back from total losses, 2 of them, and a near fatal accident since 1999.
Do you have like a product I can look up to find your?
No, I'm gonna get the eBay store for you right now. Oh, come on, where's my link? There it is. It's Real Things Artisans Co-op. RealtingsArtisansCoop.
I'm not sure if I can find you from. I'm not sure if they have a seller search on eBay.
Yeah, they do.
Do you have a product I can look up?
I have nothing listed right now, really. I don't have anything listed. You can find it, and I can send you the link. You should be able to go to eBay.
You don't have anything.
If you just put in,
Have anything that's currently.
if you put in Real Things Artisans Co-op into the search, it should come back. Let me see what it does when I do it.
Well, I think I found your Facebook, so I'll maybe just put that in a
Yes,
link there.
yes. There, I do have a product. Gem Silica. No, that's somebody else. I'm watching it. No, I don't have a product.
I see one that comes up as Real Things Artisans Cooperative on Facebook.
Yeah, it does.
Formed in 1985 is the description. It won't let me view the page without having a Facebook here, but I think that must be you.
That is me.
Okay. Well, I will get this over for approval, and then
Great.
once we get an answer back, I'll give you a call. 520-241-2776, a good number for you, Tommy?
Right. And yeah, I'm sorry, I let your name slip. Who have I been speaking with again? Please?
Brock?
Brock?
B-R-O-C-K.
Ooh. That's a tough one to be walking around with these days. Okay. And so you're with the, yeah, okay, gotcha. All right, Brock, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're most welcome. The other might have follow-up questions too, so rather have an approval or any questions, I'll let you know as soon as I hear back.
Okay.
I'll let you go for now.
Great. Thank you so much. Happy day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye-bye. My voice is trashed. And this is 2 hours long, and there you have it. So what's up? I have 3 actual partners, and who knows what the fuck is going on with Rapper River, and it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does. It'd make my life a lot easier. I'm looking at least $250 now. Hopefully I'll get it back from Circle K. I might end up making money on the water and the gas. And I'll donate the profit. Rock and roll. Thanks for watching. Bye.